What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. Today we're obviously going to be talking about Godzilla vs. Kong. I reviewed Kong Skull Island and Godzilla King of the Monsters recently, so might as well talk about this one. It was released by Warner Brothers Pictures March 31st, 2021. It was produced by Mary Parent, Alex Garcia, and Eric McCallum, and then written by Eric Pearson and Max Borenstein, and directed by Adam Wingard, who also did like the American version of Death Note, which I have a review for. He also did Blair Witch, the new one, The Guest, You're Next, and a couple other films. So had a box office earnings of over $468.2 million. It's pretty good because it came out during the pandemic and stuff. So, yeah. But this was a big like spectacle that was building up, and people are excited to see it come and see how North American filmmaking can how they would handle the Toho Monster Bash style film. So yeah. So overall, Godzilla vs. Kong is exactly what the title implies. It's Godzilla vs. Kong. There is human characters in this, like scientists who around the world have the monsters contained, but then lo and behold, they realize, well, Godzilla starts turning on us humans, and yeah, they need a way to stop him. So they send Kong in to try to help out. Meanwhile, the evil organization, sort of like Monarch, is developing something even more sinister as well, and they're not sure what it is. So while Godzilla's destroying the world, they try to get Kong on their side to fight him, and then they pit them against each other. So yeah, half the movie is Godzilla versus Kong, and yeah, eventually, spoiler alert, there's a new monster that comes in, and apparently some evil companies put a lot of billionaires put money into making Mecha Godzilla to fight off Godzilla. And yeah, so it ends up being quite the big battle. Overall, this film it's good. I like a lot of destruction. I love monsters fighting each other and stuff, and that they got that down perfectly. There's no really characters in this movie or anything. It's more scientists basically trying to figure out the way to stop it, and then they basically sit back and watch it. And of course, there's activists that don't want it happening and stuff, and things like that. But I find most of the characters take a side to the film. It's more like they try to help Kong, and then all of a sudden they just stop what they're doing, and they just let everything unfold in front of them. Which is a good way to make a versus movie, to be honest. But yeah. So overall, I thought the film was okay. Yeah, it has all the hallmarks I wanted. Godzilla fighting Kong. They even put Mechagodzilla in there, which is good. And yeah, I really liked that aspect. A lot of good destruction. Yeah, the characters are terrible and poorly written, and you don't really care about them at all, and none of them are really important. The one thing that really drove me nuts though is to get Kong in like a good mood and stuff. They basically sent him to the middle of the earth, which is like a valley. Why? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in a big budget movie. Is why would you send him to the middle of the earth? Middle of the earth is lava core. There's no inner sanctuary inside the core of the earth, but apparently in this one there is. So that took me right out of the film. Once they did that, I was like, yeah, this is shit, and was not into it. And then they, as soon as they got him back out, they gave him some stupid weapon made of Godzilla scale that he fought, and I thought that was ridiculous too. I wasn't a huge fan of those aspects, which is like half the point of the movie. So yeah, overall, I thought Godzilla vs. Kong was an okay movie. It has like a lot of stuff I like and a lot of stuff I didn't like. So yeah, it's a good popcorn flick though. It's not meant for like a good strong story or good acting or anything like that. It's just you're there to see these monsters fight, which you do, and it gives you what they tell you. So there's that. Overall, I thought it was an okay film, so I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. I thought Godzilla King of the Monsters was a little bit better and, well, a little more thought out. This seemed a little rushed, in my opinion. But yeah, the special effects look good and everything else looks good. It's just I wasn't a fan of like the story, how they get them to that main fight scene and stuff. Like the first one was awesome, where they fought in Tokyo and stuff. That was awesome, and and it's all like not rainy and clear and stuff, which is really well done. So yeah, overall it's an okay movie. But there's another one coming, so we'll have to wait for that one. See how that, yeah, see if they butcher it even more. But for now, uh, yeah, Godzilla Kong, it's an alright one. So yeah, there's a trailer link down below if you haven't seen it yet and you want to check it out. That's down below. Also, my Instagram's linked down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post and my Instagram's linked down below. That's where I post my video clips of the films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories have the film title hashtag and subgenre film in a hashtag, so you're aware of it. And my Letterbox is linked down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first starting after watching the films. So follow me on those two platforms. Stay in with the channel, like this video, share it to more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, and if you want me to do, comment down below if you want me to do like the Toho Godzilla films from like the 50s and 60s and stuff. And if you want me to review any of the other ones that are out, let me know down below, because I've only done like 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, but let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any films or film franchise in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, you find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out like this, classic films and reviews, and other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because I'm going to go into foreign horror territory for the next one. I was on Prime, and I noticed they have a film called Godzilla 3. It looks pretty sick. So, looks like Harry Potter meets The Conjuring. So, we'll see. I'm going to check that out, even though I never watched the other two. But make sure you tune in for that one. Ring that bell. Yeah, give this a big thumbs up, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So, and watch out for all those killer monsters out there, and I guess I'll see you then. So until then, cheers.